what you gotta, for goodness sakes. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. Tempers get hot when the rubber burns. A push to a shove, a lesson is learned. Fists might fly when the tension breaks. You do what you gotta, for goodness sakes. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. Tempers get hot when the rubber burns. A push to a shove, a lesson is learned. Fists might fly when the tension breaks. You do what you gotta, for goodness sakes. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. Tempers get hot when the rubber burns. A push to a shove, a lesson is learned. Fists might fly when the tension breaks. You do what you gotta, for goodness sakes. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight. Tempers get hot when the rubber burns. A push to a shove, a lesson is learned. Fists might fly when the tension breaks. You do what you gotta, for goodness sakes. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we write the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back top, we own the fight.
Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. Losing is not even fun. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. Losing is not even fun.
All right, guys, we are set up here for Chicagoland right here on the Highline Racing Network. I'll be your broadcaster tonight. I'm Tommy Rogers. And taking a look around the field right now, it looks like we have got about 44 guys in already. So for Chicagoland, I'm impressed to see 44. To be honest with you, Chicagoland can be pretty tough on guys. So we're going to see how that all plays out as this takes place. But I don't know. I'm just a little scared at times that we're going to have too many cars on some of these tracks. But I think tonight is going to be a good test for just that. We're going to get a good feel for exactly how many cars we're going to be able to have with us on tracks like Chicagoland. You know, we got Richmond on the list coming up. So yeah, let's get around the track and let's see who all we got. Let's kind of go through our normal routine. Started out with Alex Leeball there in the 24 car. Moving along, we got Brandon Showers with us. Brandon Showers, son of Randy Showers. They'll team up. Randy Showers is a dark horse driver. Brandon, he's probably I would say a fill-in, but I'm not sure if he's officially listed as a dark horse driver or not these days. Checking out Jim Sagrito, the voice of the Highline Racing Network there in the Toronto TWRS car. That is a different scheme. I haven't seen anybody run one looks like that. Not bad. I can't wait to see it in the pack tonight, how it stands out. Moving along, let's check out Shane Loveridge. All right, let's take a look here. We got... Okay, so Brandon's letting us know that his last name is pronounced Bikey. Perfect. Appreciate that. Anybody that's listening right now, I'd love to get a comms check. Let me know. While we're here, I'm gonna shoot a message to these guys real quick. Send a message to one of these guys. See if we can't get another. Let me see. We just got info from Timothy Diamond. He's giving us a good comms check. Appreciate it. We like to kick off every race with a comms check from somebody out there. We literally missed an entire pre-race show one time with our headset. Literally just changed in our software for some reason. But we're going to continue to bounce around. I think we didn't get a good chance to really look at Shane Loveridge right here in the 20 car. Sorry, 720 car. Brian Hebert there in the 87 Valvoline car. Always good to see Brian here. He missed last week, but he's been here at every other race. Ooh, getting in a big wreck right there. There's the Anaheim Hammer, John Miles in the 69 S&M car. That's the car I'm used to seeing John in that he ran for a long time. Good to see him out here. Eli. We got Eli Zallo in here. Good to see him. Ryan Wilson there with him right there on track in the 23 AWR car. He's an admin for the Highline Racing Network and a teammate of mine on the AWR team. Looking at the Sunkiss car. We got the Sunkiss here in the Michael Ware 75 with Eric Hayden there in the AWR Pedley's Garage Highline Racing Network car. Good to see Eric. He's also an admin. We got the Jet Ricky Miles there in the 5 representing the Highline Racing Network tonight. Oh, I love it, man. You got the grid view on the hood, too. That's what I'm talking about, man. Showing the love. You know, Ricky Miles is co-CEO of S&M iRacing Motorsports, and man, the dude has been getting some big-time finishes here lately. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, he's running in front of the pack, but at the same time, he'll drift back. You know, just like all of us, we might get in a little skirmish here and there, a wreck or what have you. But he has been able to overcome that on a regular basis here lately and stay in the front, especially at the end of the race when it matters. So good to see Ricky Miles out here in that banging number 5 Highline Racing Grid Vision car. That's S&M's finest right there, one of them. Good to see you out here, Ricky. We got DJ, Derek Jacobs. Derek Jacobs is in the house, one of the key guys that help teach a lot of the guys within the AWR community a thing or two for sure. All right, well, we're going to get over and we're going to take a look at the track and what all we got, you know, regarding the track tonight. So we're looking at Chicago Speedway here. We're looking at 1.5 miles with 18-degree angles there in the turns with a track width of up to 55 feet. That ain't near as wide as we had last week, that's for sure. You can go 4 lanes here, but just remember, it's gonna be tough. And that graphic tonight is brought to you by Pedley's Garage along with TWRS. Remember, if you need a setup, there's only one place to go, and that's TWRS, Team Watson Racing Setups. All right, well, it is time. We are going to get this over to episode 8 from this week. Everybody's probably waiting to see it. We're going to get it going now. Enjoy.
Welcome back to the Highline Racer Boys. Talladega was off the chain. For real, we got a little of it all in this one. Dan, go ahead and break it down for these guys. What do you say?
Welcome back to the Highline. We have some amazing news and footage from around the league.
That's right, and we want to kick this off with some big news. Highline has partnered with Setup Shop Powerhouse Team Watson Racing Setups, and Admin Box has come on to help sponsor the league. On behalf of all of us here at Highline, I want to say welcome to the team. Now let's get to some action.
Evan Perry now in the lead from SMT. His first time. We're going to get eyes on how many laps he's led. Whoa! Evan Perry's going around. Looks like he needs to get it off track and save it before he really gets plastered by the pack coming.
What in the hell, Jim? The entire world saw you spin me, man. I am really sorry, Evan.
I am pretty sure his face is going to be jacked up after that takedown. That away to apprehend the bread thief. Stage 1 was simply spectacular, Racer Boys. It had everyone on their feet. Vamos!
Oh, we got him going around. We got him going around. But Nick Bauman's coming to take stage 1 right here in Talladega.
Caution's out.
Wow, that was intense, but let's take a quick break and hear from our partners on Xbox and PlayStation. That's right, here is Outlaw Monsters.
I'm an outlaw born in the dirt. Hands on the wheel, knuckles hurt. Smoke in the air, scars on my soul. I don't follow lines, I break the mold. Neon lights, barroom sins. They say sorry, won't pretend. I'm an outlaw, whiskey drinking, says so be. Middle finger up,
Justin takes stage 2.
Trevor Haley leading the way. Oh, we got, oh my goodness, the 31 of Scott Wise is going around. He's taking out the leader and Zach Cato. Trevor Haley drops down. Looks like there might have been some net code potentially with Scott Wise. And just like that, that's how our stage 2 is going to end, with those guys tangled up right there.
Hey guys, are you an admin struggling with buttons and keybinds? Well, if so, consider Admin Box. Check this out.
We are going to show you the highlights of the win at Dega. But first, a quick word from our new sponsor, Team Watson Racing Setups.
Bro, this bad boy was set up by TWRS.
No wonder you always frickin' win.
Fred.
When you're looking for a setup and a community that stands behind it, Team Watson Racing Setups. Serious setups for drivers who are done guessing.
TWRS's coaching have been instrumental for me, guys. Way more than just a setup shop. Now, let's see that DHR win.
Are we going to see the white flag? As of right now, it looks like we're getting a white flag. Any moment now, the white flag is going to come out.
White flag.
White flag is out. This is it. This is it right here from Dega. Is Juan Escamilla going to take it down? Right here in Talladega on a final lap. As Juan Escamilla, Trevor Haley, Justin Lee Pearson. Oh, we got one going around. Several cars are caught up in it. A massive wreck in the back. A massive wreck. It's now the front pack. It's now Juan Escamilla and Trevor Haley, Justin Lee Pearson, and Michael Wiley have got to make a move. And they've got to make it now as they're coming out of the tri-oval. Justin Lee Pearson making the move. Juan Escamilla trying to hold it. Juan Escamilla trying to hold it. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? They're going around. It looks like Juan Escamilla has gotten it. Looks like Juan Escamilla has gotten it on the nose of Justin Lee Pearson tonight. We're going to have to go back and see that amazing finish.
Hell yeah, DHR is still holding it down. Thanks to my team, you guys are the best. Now let's go get some tequila and get crunk before we go celebrate at the Peso Pluma concert tonight, SA!
All right, driver intros are brought to you by Pedley's Garage, and this week we have number 14, Drift of TWM. Let's head down to the conference.
What's up, guys? I'm Drift. I currently run in the Masters of the Draft League for Torque Wrench Motorsports, and now here on the Highline. I fully expect to be up front most of the time in my Drift King number 14 car. I am trying to find my place in the league, but I'm definitely here to challenge Juan of DHR. I had Scott Wise with me last week in the 31 car, but this is the coolest league I have ever seen, so I'm calling out all my teammates in TWM. Let's go lock bumpers, guys, and take down these DHR boys.
Standings are brought to you by Luna. She recently took her final ride home, and the Outlaw Monsters have a memorial race for her on January 9th. My condolences to all the Outlaws, and rest in peace, Luna. Now on to the standings. All right, guys, as for standings go, Juan, Trevor, and Nick, all of DHR, still hold the top 3 spots, with Eric Hayden and Corey Cook rounding out the top 5. We expect Scott Wise and Drift of TWM to make a big push this second half of the season. We are pulling for you guys. wrap this up, we want everyone to remember Bobby Dale Earnhardt's car unveiling is Friday, and we can't wait to see what GB22 Designs did with this one. That's going to wrap this week up. Look forward to seeing you all in Chicago Sunday. Peace.
All right. Well, that was this week's episode. Most of you guys already seen it as it came out earlier in the week. Yeah, so we're gonna make memories, and we're gonna see what comes of this race and what kind of video transpires. But nonetheless, man, no matter what, we're gonna race. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna put out videos because we're gonna keep the Highline Racing Network show going. A lot of new things on the horizon coming up in the next week or so. So definitely keep an eye out on the Highline Racing Network because it's about to be seriously fun, guys. This second half of the season, we're turning it up. So we're expecting all you guys to get your teammates out here, and you guys need to turn it up too because that's what's about to happen. All right, well, before we get too far in this, and before we get to our fans and crew chief segments of the pre-race show, we're gonna stop over and check out the keys to success, which are brought to us by Pedley's Garage. So let's see what Pedley's Garage has to say. We got commit to the outside line. A lot of tire can be saved there, which is gonna go right in line with that second bullet point right there. Conserve tires. So you can get to the outside line, you're going to find a good groove, you're going to run fast, and you're going to conserve your tires. So, don't shy away from that at all. And you might have to adjust your car during the course of this race. We're talking brake bias here and there, so definitely keep an eye on that and plan your pit strategy. This is a 100-lap race with stages at lap 35 and 75. You don't come out here with 100%. You come out here with 37% fuel for this. This is a fuel strategy race. We're not just out here to run laps. We want to challenge these drivers. A lot of races are won and lost on pit road. So at all times, you've got to be on your pit strategy. It's one of the things that we pride ourselves on. That's one of the things that we really picked up on that a lot from running in the S&M iRacing Motorsports series. Hey, it's not all about how well you run your car, but what's your strategy like? Once you start building that strategy, you're really going to start to climb the ranks. So appreciate Pedley's Garage, our sponsor, for getting this to us for the keys to success tonight right here in Chicagoland. Speaking of James Smith did not make it in his traditional number 1 car. He'll be in the 26. James Smith, CEO of S&M iRacing Motorsports, yet to pick up a victory in the Highline Racing League. Has not been able to race in every race this far, but he's been here a few times. He's still looking to get that checkered flag. Maybe it'll be tonight. We shall see. Bouncing around, we got Craig Martin in the house. Craig Martin in the 22. Getting good eyes on him tonight. Craig Martin's out here quite often. We know Craig Martin runs in the Masters of the Draft League as well as the All-American Cup. That's one of the leagues, that we've really wanted to try to draw more drivers from, into this. So if you're listening, Craig, let Casey and all those guys know from over at All-American Cup that the Highline is calling them out, man. We want to see them bring their best out here and compete with these guys. Join up with you. How about it? Corey Cook of CCH in the 61. Corey Cook, one of my favorite drivers, man. This dude runs front pack every race. Doesn't matter what track it is. Good to see him. One of the top guys in our points right now. And bouncing around to Justin Lee Pearson. Justin Lee Pearson, one of the newest AWR drivers there in the iRacing Lounge podcast car. 58. Going to get one more driver on scene here. We're going to get Jerry Fassett. Jerry Fassett there in the 71 AWR car with Blind Squirrel Media. Blind Squirrel Media on the back. Blind Squirrel Media is one of the partners of Highline Racing Network. Definitely check out Blind Squirrel Media on YouTube. Good to see Jerry out here. And I'm being told we got time for one more. Oh, I got the perfect one. We got Todd Mays there in the 54. Todd Mays. I want you guys to get good eyes on this. I want to show you something. This is what resiliency does. Todd stuck it out and kept racing, kept running. And now look at that. He's got an S&M iRacing Motorsports car. He is teamed up. He is signed, newest driver of S&M. The S&M has not brought in many more house drivers lately. In quite a while, I feel like. So good to see S&M building up that team a little bit in the league, and always good to see Todd. We've raced with Todd in many different things over the past year and a half, I would say. All right, well, it is time. We're going to get this kicking. It is time to head over to the grandstands and such, and out on pit road. We got some footage of a few fans that we want to show you guys, as well as crew chief. So without further ado, let's check out these fans.
TWM sucks, lady! Well, your dad is not Alpha Riz, so there, and that's a L2 penalty for you for being rude. I will always pick James Smith of S&M iRacing Motorsports because he is the big dog and he still has a ton of fight in him. Give him hell tonight, Big James.
Yeah! We're live from the tailgate, baby! Let's go, Highline Racing! Tonight, SMT 72 and the Rough Rider in that mean number 9 car are taking no prisoners.
All right, team, let's focus on the tire pressure adjustments for the next pit stop. We need to gain those extra seconds. Come on, Highline! Y'all can't be filming me when I'm talking to the Wolf strategy!
I'm sorry we couldn't talk to the Wolf's crew chief.
Yeah, he has gone hella mad.
Red, white, and blue, stars in their eyes, under the heat of the summer skies. Chrome heart beauty's a dangerous smile, making this whole damn thing worthwhile. It's Sunday, blood, sweat.
All right. Well, that was our fans and crew chief clip for this race tonight. So we got to see S&M CEO. We got to see him out there burning tires in his famous pearl white 1 gold car. And then we also got to see his fans. We got to see Ryan Wilson's mean old crew chief running off our pit road reporters. And SMT fans of Matthew Brown and in the 9, usually out on track in a 24 car. Evan Perry's going to have to get that boy a car with an actual 9 on it. And then, of course, Evan Perry there in a 72 SMT Racing. Well, we're coming up on about 5 minutes. So we're looking at about a minute before we hit the actual qualification. So we're gonna give a big shout out real quick to GB22 Designs. If you need a livery, if you need a paint, that's the guy to go to. He's done numerous professional paint jobs for different drivers. So let's not be crazy. I mean, listen, they just revealed a car. It's a throwback from an old Corvette, you know, from his dad, from Dale Earnhardt. But Bobby Dale Earnhardt, who's running ARCA this year, just had a car done by GB22 Designs. It just got a reveal done Friday. Check that out. It's all over Facebook. It's all over all the social media sites. That was done by GB22, and he'll do your cars as well. Just reach out to him on Facebook. But let's check out GB22.
white, and blue, stars in their eyes, under the heat of the summer skies. Chrome heart beauty's a dangerous smile, making this whole damn thing worthwhile. It's Sunday, Sunday, blood, sweat, and glory. Highline racing, yeah, we ride the story. Feel the thunder, hear the crowd ignite. We own the back tie, we own the fight. Tempers get hot when the rubber burns. A push to a shove, a lesson is learned. Fist might fly when the tension breaks.
All right. Well, like I said, that's GB22 Designs. If you want a car painted, I'm telling you, man, what we just showed you there, that's not even, that doesn't come close to what GB22 Designs can do. You got to remember, sometimes they just create exactly what the client wants. It's not always about the coolest looking to you or to them for that matter. But what you need to know is, it doesn't matter how cool of an idea you have, they can handle it. So definitely reach out to Joe Wells of GB22 Designs. And congratulations, GB22 Designs, on picking up that contract there to do the car for Bobby Dale Earnhardt. All right, taking a look at the chat. We're seeing the big boss from Outlaw Monsters coming in. Shout out to the Highline Racing Network. Outlaw Monster Racing Series is happy to be a part of the Highline. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It is outstanding to see PlayStation and Xbox Series, NASCAR 25 coming together with the likes of Highline Racing Network, under one roof, because we could still network. There's iRacing guys that still are on PlayStation, still on Xbox, that are burning laps down on NASCAR 25. They can team up, with Outlaw Monster, Lincoln, just going right through the network, right there at the Highline Racing Network. It's all about bringing teams and people together. Doesn't matter. We encourage everybody to show their stuff. But we better get this going. We're going to have to get the national anthem. So, without further ado, let's get to your feet.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. National anthem is complete. We're still on track here. Most of the guys have finished their qualification. It hasn't expired just yet. The qualification period is 5 minutes long. So we shall see exactly our grid here shortly. But in the meantime, let me remind everybody how Highline Racing Network League Race works. You know, it's designed to be green flag racing. It is designed to allow people to come out here and race, you know, for an hour or so and still have a chance. So what we do is we give everybody 3 fast repairs to get those cars instantaneously fixed. And then in addition to that, at our stage breaks, that's when we allow all of the cars to go around and get their laps back. Now, with that said, we're not throwing cautions at every wreck. What's going to happen is at the stage break, that's when the first caution will come out. And at that time, all those cars that were laps down will be given the opportunity to get those laps back at that time. With that said, we can extend during this time frame, but just 1 per stage break. Now, with that said, the next stage break will be at lap 75, and the same rules apply. No cautions in between. We'll throw it at 75. Everybody get them laps back. Now, after 75, we'll do 5 laps of green flag racing, and then we'll get the caution thrown, given there is a wreck. So what's going to happen is after each caution, after 75, race control will let all the drivers know what the caution window is going to be. So that's how it all works. And then of course, once we get close to the end of the race, you know, at that point, then we are definitely going to throw cautions as the wreck occurs. But taking a look at the grid for tonight, let's see how these guys all finished in the quals. We got Dark Horse's Trevor Haley in the 12, coming in first with Dark Horse as number 2. Brandon Showers is the son of Randy Showers, a Dark Horse driver. We got Todd Mays, the newest S&M iRacing driver. You got Joshua McKinney. Good to see the G Lightning superstar in here. G Lightning, you got to remember Josh McKinney runs for Joe Wells' G Lightning team. And G Lightning team, you remember Joe Wells is GB22 design. So good to see Joshua out here. We got Gary. I can't say your last name, man, but you pulled in the top 5. We got Corey Cook, of course, there in the 6. You got John Osborne, Bryce Socher, Evan Perry of SMT, Matthew Brown, Ronald Hall, Joaquin Stewart. Good to see. That's our top 12 as we're going to keep moving along here. You got Juan Escamilla, all the way back in the unlucky 13 for our points leader there in the 99. We got Dale Herman, Michael Ware, Justin Lee Pearson of AWR, Tristan Johnson, Craig Martin of Piston Broke, Eli Zallo, John Prechazelli, Alex Leebaugh of LSH, Brian Hebbard, Dylan Rowe, and Randy Showers of Dark Horse, rounding out the 24s. These cars are now on the move, so we're going to have to get this going quick. We'll take you through the top 36 here. Ryan Wilson, Jerry Fassett, Sean Stamper, Steve Boyer, Eric Hayden, Elrich George, Justin LeBlanc, Timothy Tyler, CEO of Dark Horse, Ronald Grayson, Jerry Bergeron, Mike Esch, and John Cole Morgan. All right. All right, so we are getting ready to go live here. We got eyes on Trevor Haley and Brandon Showers there. We are going live tonight, right here, Sunday night in Chicagoland, right here on the Highline Racing Network, right here with some of the best drivers in all of iRacing. And if hey, maybe they have a bad day on occasion, but I bet you what, I bet you this, they're still some of the coolest guys you'll meet. Taking a look at old Trevor Haley there in the Red Bull 12. Brandon Showers, Todd Mays, Joshua McKinney, and John Osborne, our top 5. Pace car is in, and we are going live right now. Green flag is out. Trevor Haley's pedal to the metal, and we are off right here on the Highline Racing Network for lap 1 of 100 right here in Chicagoland. Somebody, please, somebody, give Dark Horse some competition. Let's go, Todd Mays. These guys have won 7 out of 8 races in the league currently. Looking like Todd Mays having a little bit of a blinking issue there. But Trevor Haley's feeling it. He's on the move. Oh, Todd Mays getting loose. We got indication that he definitely went off track. We're definitely going to go back and take a look. We got several guys. Dylan Rowe, John Osborne. All those guys apparently have gone off track. We are definitely going to get back. We're going to take a look at it and see how bad it is, because we've got more indications. John Osborne, John Miles have crashed. So it is getting tough quick and early. Patience, guys. Gotta have patience. As Trevor Haley's got the 39 right on him. Oh, we got a big wreck in the back. A big wreck. We're going to have to go back and see it. Oh, my goodness. We got to see it after that. Not sure what just happened. We're going to see this one for sure right here. But it looked like somebody came through and just annihilated somebody. Wow. This is an enormous wreck. Right off the get-go. I cannot believe this. We're going to see it from this angle real quick. There they go. They're going off track. One's going up. He gets smashed. Not liking this angle. We're going to take it back one more time. One more time, and we're going to go into... We're going to hold it right here, and we're going to go into the far chase. And we're going to try to get eyes on this a little. There they go. They're going around. Oh my goodness. It's just horrible right now. So many of these guys. Wow, we're probably going to have to link up with Jerry Berger, Jerry Fassett of Blind Squirrel Media, really go over that wreck there and get a video out of it. Just who did what caused it, who did right and who did wrong. You always got those guys, the ones that check up, the ones that don't. A lot of guys on the move though, as we are back live with currently Trevor Haley, but we're looking at Herman. Tristan Johnson, I apologize. Tristan Johnson currently now the leader. We got indications of Joaquin Stewart also wrecked. A lot of guys getting wrecked back there. Looking around. Gonna bounce around track here in just a moment as we're getting a feel for the track right now and the drivers. Eyes on Brandon Showers right now. Brandon Showers showing up as P2. Really not sure what happened to Trevor Haley. Holy cow, Trevor Haley. Not sure. I missed Trevor Haley's part in that wreck. Randy Showers now linking up with his son there in the 39. Watching these guys come on by. Definitely going to jump around. You guys know the deal. If the fans are calling for somebody, we're going to get eyes on them. We're definitely going to get eyes on them for them. Taking a look here is watching Michael Jennings come on by there in the Frosted Flakes car, if you will. And there's Michael Jennings. Take a look at Ricky Miles. Ricky Miles looks like he's coming back out there in the S&M number 5. Moving along. Gonna link it up with the leader. It's going to Trevor Haley at the moment. But Dale Herman is the leader at the moment. Started 14th, currently in first. Well, now here they go. Now they're starting to pipe out. I see quite a few guys in the chat calling for Stamper. Yes, sir. We're going to get eyes on Stamper for you. There's Sean Stamper there in the 09. Woo, front, that hood looks amazing, Sean. We can get a good look at it. Wow, went with the hardcore glitter on this one. Very nice, very nice. Bouncing around, we're going to head back over to the leader at the moment. The leaders are now on lap 13. I remind you guys, the first caution will be at the stage break at lap 35. Looking around track, I don't think I saw Randy Schweitzer in the race tonight. Keep looking around. We got a lot of drivers out here tonight. Alex Leebaugh there in the 24. I got an indication of a Scott Howell crash. We're going to go over and check that out real quick. Scott Howell. See what he did there in the 187. He blew his engine. I just heard it. So he must have had damage potentially, and it just got overly hot. I'm not sure. Or he downshifted perhaps. A lot of guys, does look like the front end does have damage. So his engine has blown. We're going to get back over with our leaders here in just a moment. Here we are at Randy Showers. We're back live. Taking a look here as Randy Showers currently running P2. A lot of guys going around track at the moment, trying to get it linked into our favorite camera angles. And there's Brandon Showers. Brandon Showers running right behind the, looks like Bryce Sosha on track, represented by 7, but on track. Oh no, he is 7. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong driver there for a moment. Mike Hesh. So we're getting ready to, looks like Mike Hesh is in the pits. Got it linked up with Matthew Brown at the moment. We got one going into the pits. We got one coming out. We're going to get eyes on him. Looks like he's having issues. Our leader, Bryce Sosha, need to get back live. We are back live. Lap 19. Watching these guys come down pit road right now. Looks like they're coming out. See if they spin their tires. Looks like the first one, no issues. Is Bryce going to be good? Yes, sir, he is. Going to keep this moving along. So we got over on Tristan Johnson at the moment. Looked like Matthew Brown coming into pits with Tristan. Moving along, we got it on Ryan Wilson of AWR. They're in the 23. Somebody's asking about Michael. Not sure. You looking for Michael Wiley? I don't think Michael Wiley made it in, but Michael Jennings is in. Gonna have to clarify which Michael we're talking about, David. So many of these guys pitting. Got eyes here on Michael Ware as we're lap 21 currently. A lot of guys pitting in right now. So our SDK is changing significantly. Trying to get a lot of eyes on these guys as they're going down the pits. Looks like he's definitely got damage. As we're lap 22. Eyes on with Brandon Showers. Brandon Showers leading the way as he's passing 72 of SMT. 72 had fans tonight, man. You got to bring your A game, man. When you got fans, you got to seriously bring your A game. Like Brandon tonight. Brandon is just flying through the pack. So is Randy. I mean, these guys are on fire at the moment. Corey Cook back here. Where's Corey? Corey's back in top 5 still, of course. Keeping an eye on him. We expect him to shoot to the front soon. Along, of course, with Trevor Haley, who got caught up earlier as he's coming down pit road. We're going to try to get eyes on him as he's coming through. We want to see this. Let's see the iRacers Lounge Podcast 58, driven by Justin Lee Pearson. He's pitting in. Looks like Craig Rowe. I didn't realize Craig Rowe of CSR Broadcasting is in here tonight. One of our partners, one of our mentors, actually, taught us a lot. Still learning a lot. Still hoping to continue working with him more. Definitely gotta pick his ear on a lot of things that we could tweak, that we could make better. So definitely check out CSR Broadcasting with Craig Rowe. Brandon Showers and Randy still in your lead. And look at these guys just flying. Right there, looks like with Eric Hayden passing him as well, as we are now lap 26. It does look like potentially Brandon might be trying to chance it and stay out for the stage here. He did pit on lap 19. Watching these guys fly around the track. We've got people in every turn currently, minus turn 2. As we're lap 27, watching leaders go by right there. Brandon and Randy Showers. Right here with the leader. Bring it back to his father, Randy. Get eyes on both of these top-notch drivers tonight. As we're coming to lap 29 right here. We got one very slow car. Good thing he didn't get hit there. Up in the Highline blimp. John Miles still having the blink issue. As we're coming around right now, it does look like Brandon Showers is going to come out of here and take stage 1 for tonight right here in Chicagoland. Oh, and I apologize. Oh my goodness. I, for some reason, was thinking we were doing lap 30, but it's actually, of course, lap 35. So I was just testing everybody right there. That was a joke. As we got eyes on Randy now, it looks like Randy is going to overtake Brandon as Randy pitted same lap, so he ain't got much more. Brandon is definitely going to end up needing a pit, I think, to reach 35. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make that. Looking at the top 5 right now, we got Brandon, Randy, Dale Herman, Bryce Socha, Mike Hesh as our top 5. As we're at 31, looking at Bryce Socha now. Bryce Socha there in the 7. Makes me wonder if Bryce Socha is potentially from Mississippi. There are a lot of people from Mississippi with the last name of Socha. So Bryce, if you're listening, let us know. I'm a Mississippi boy myself. I just had to move away, but I still love home. As we're lap 32, remember 35 will be stage break, as this race is consistently packed field as the leaders are just coming around catching everybody on track throughout the whole course of this race. But trying to see, it looks like Ryan Wilson is inching his way into the top 10, now in 9th. Taking these guys roughly 32 seconds per lap to get around track here. As we're watching, we're now coming to, this is going to be it. This is the actual stage right here as Brandon Showers is in turn 1. Oh, the 79 coming down on him close. If Brandon can make it around here, it looks like he is going to seal the deal for stage 1 as he's now entering turn 3. Not sure if Randy, his father behind, is going to make a move to try to take it. It does look like he is. It looks like the father is going to try to take the stage. Who's it going to be? Right here. Right here. It looks like, oh, it looks like Brandon Showers has gotten it. It looks like Brandon Showers got it just barely. We're going to go back and take a look. We're definitely going to take this and take a look. We'll take it quarter speed as Randy, his father, there is just above him in the 21 car. So here we go. He's making the move there on the outside. Oh, I don't know. That definitely looked like Randy might have actually gotten that. And taking a look, it does. They have overturned it. Randy Showers is now placed as the leader. We're going to take it back and take a little bit of a look here. Taking it back one more time. See if we can't get a better angle. Quarter speed, here we go. Man. That is hard to tell, but I do believe it looks to me like Randy probably got it. Well, we do see, though, Randy did win. It was overturned, and we watched the replay. I would say yes for sure. But let's get back live because we don't have too much time on these tracks. like I said, it takes them 32 seconds to get around here. Because we got a lot of guys going around getting laps back now. But congratulations to the Showers. You know, both of those guys ran well. Brandon, you know, did what he needed to do, but Randy came through there in the end and snatched it from him. But hey, that's racing, and I'm sure those guys are going to be talking about that over the dinner table here in the near future. Taking a look at chat, still some more people in here talking about Dark Horse now. Good so far for Dark Horse. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, you got Randy killing it, but a lot of the stars, you know, dropping back significantly from Dark Horse. You know, Juan Escamilla, we haven't seen him make it into the top 5 just yet. Trevor Haley, of course, caught up early. A lot of guys coming in and out of the pits right now. Still a ton of guys going around. Well, lap 38. See if we can get some eyes on a few of these guys. Matthew Brown there of SMT. James Smith coming down pit road of S&M. Timothy Tyler, Dark Horse team owner there in the 83. Sean Stamper crew is going to love this one. There's Sean Stamper there in that bad 09. Dale Herman in the Miller Lite 55. Good to see Dale Herman out here. Nathan Johnson out here in the 19. As we are back up with the leaders here, as we're looking at this, we got Brandon Showers, Randy Showers, Dale Herman, Jerry Bergeron, Matthew Brown, Michael Jennings, Mike Hess, Sean Stamper. But we're going back green right here. Oh, we got one coming around right at the end to get a lap back. Not the smartest play, but Brandon Showers is on the move, leading us once again with Randy, his father, right behind him. And we're back green, and we'll be back green now, guys. We're going to be looking at multiple pit stops for these drivers on this run. Remember, the next stage break is at lap 75. We're currently 39 going to 40. So at 75, that'll be when the next caution comes out. But we're going to see, remember, these races are won on pit road. So we are going to see what happens. Because at any moment, the Shower boys are going to have to pit. It just takes one slip up. We've all done it. We're going to bounce around. It looks like the Shower boys have got a handle on the lead right now. We're going to take a look at Bryce Socha. Bryce Socha here in the 7. Oh, we got one in the wall. Look like the 55. The 55, driven by Dale Herman, touched the wall pretty hard there. Hopefully he didn't get wheel damage. Nathan Johnson. Nathan currently in 8. Started 46. I say again, started 46. Eli Zallo out here. Eli Zallo currently in 23rd. John Osborne 29th. Started 7th, so he's definitely falling back. We want to get our eyes on G Lightning crew. G Lightning of Joshua McKinney. Vet to Track across the back. We got a lot of love for Vet to Track. I'm a vet myself. Absolutely. Would love to work with Vet to Track one day. We got a lot of, we support the heck out of those guys. We still got a lot of Vet to Track contingencies in our logos department right now. Somebody from Vet to Track, reach out to us, man. We'd love to talk. Brian Everett running right by the 23 of Ryan Wilson. John Miles having issues, blinking in and out. Justin Lee Pearson. Ooh, these boys are burning it down. The sparks are flying. It's going crazy right here in Chicagoland tonight. Focusing back on our leaders, though, as the Showers family are just destroying this track tonight. I mean, they are turning it up. They came out with a mission tonight to run 1-2. You know, they let us know ahead of time that that was their ambition. You know, we didn't think too much of it. We thought, okay, so they think they're gonna run 1-2 here in Chicagoland with some of the teammates on Dark Horse. Come on, man. But you know, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think it was possible. But here they are doing it. They're killing it. Brandon Showers. I mean, look at this kid, man. Currently in first place. You know, I mean, he has led 19 laps. 19. So, yeah, you definitely could say they've got this well in hand at the moment. No big notifications of anything significant, but we're going to bounce it around. I want to get in the cockpit of some of these guys, especially some of these guys in this pack racing. Let's go. We're going into the cockpit. We're going to go into the cockpit with Alex Leiball. Alex Leiball currently in 21st place, trying to hold it down as he's running right behind S&M's newest driver, Todd Mays. We're going to keep pushing it. Craig Martin currently in 16th. Oh, we got one going down. Oh, we got a lot of smoke. We got Scott Howell in the wall, slowed down significantly. Well, this is a great view right now, the way these guys are running. This is pack racing at their finest right here in Chicagoland. Let's move. Looking at the chat. Come on, Haley, somebody says, so we're going to get eyes on Trevor Haley. Looking at the chat, if you want to see it, let us know. Trevor Haley right here. Trevor Haley currently in 6th place, has worked his way back into the fight. That's what I'm talking about, Trevor Haley. Make it a battle. Get up there. Don't let Brandon Showers and Randy Showers run away with it. Show them that you're still inching. You know, you're itching to get that first win. You're top, you know, you're 2nd place in points, but you're so close to getting that win. Taking a look. We're at lap 50. A lot of guys are probably going to be starting to look at pitting here shortly, maybe 5 laps or so, as we're on board with Juan Escamilla. Juan Escamilla currently 12th. Juan started 13th. He's kind of getting a feel for it as he's watching the 79. You know, this can be a tough track to get your way through the track, you know, to get through if some of these guys are touching the wall and slowing down. Corey Cook, 13th. He's dropped back. That was something else I really enjoyed, taking a look there. Let me know if you guys enjoyed all that cockpit action. But we're back on track now, taking a look at these guys are coming around as we're now at lap 52. So we just surpassed the halfway mark right here in Chicagoland on the Highline Racing Network for race number 9 of the inaugural season. Man, this league has been on fire. I tell you what, I mean, all of these races are just packed out. I mean, you look at it, 56 drivers in the field tonight. I mean, come on, man. If your eyes haven't opened up yet to see what you're missing, I mean, you got to compete. The more it gets, the more it catches fire, the more we're going to expand on it. We're already talking about what we're going to do next season and how we're going to add things, how we're going to make it better. So get with us. Going on to the leaders again. Got to keep eyes on Showers. Looks like Randy's dropped back to 5th. Probably managing his tires again. As we got Brandon here, though. Brandon coming through. Just passed for 54, moving to 55. Remember, next stage break will be lap 75. There's Craig Rowe. We were looking for Craig Rowe. Got Craig Rowe of CSR Broadcasting running in the back right now. Definitely got caught up in some of the big stuff. Looks like maybe that's Bad Bunny wanting to get eyes on Trevor Haley some more, so we're definitely going to do that. But first, we're looking at his teammate of Dark Horse. We're looking at, indeed, Craig Rowe of CSR Broadcasting. I tried to tell you guys, man, we bring out some cool dudes in this league, some bad drivers, and Craig Rowe is one of the baddest on the planet, man. Keep an eye on Craig Rowe. We're moving on to Ryan Wilson, that AWR across the hood. That's what I'm talking about. See one more guy's hood. Let's see Evan Perry representing SMT as he's coming down pit road. Better get eyes on. See if we can catch some of these guys sliding their box here. Currently looking at Evan Perry of SMT coming down pit road. We're gonna see what his pit time is as well here once he comes out. We're gonna keep it here. I'm really curious to see. The Valvoline car, he's taking 4 tires, the SMT driver is. Valvoline's on the move. So far clean. Evan Perry getting on it quick. Watching him come out, a lot of guys lose it. A lot of guys lose it coming out of pit road. See if he holds it. He's out. He's on. No LePage moments tonight for the 72. Michael Jennings right here. Teammate of Brian Hebert, CCNY. Jerry Fassett. Jerry Fassett of AWR, one of the Highline admins, and the man of Blind Squirrel Media. Ricky Miles, where you at, Ricky? Definitely gonna get eyes on Ricky Miles here. Ricky Miles there with a 15.266 time out of the pits. Trying to get eyes, as you see there on them quarter panels. He's representing the Highline Racing. Always good to see the love coming out of the S&M community. You know, those are our brothers, man. We've been running there for about 1.5 years now. They support us, we support them. Keep at it, Ricky. Pulling for you, bud. Looking at bouncing it around. We got an indication of James Jepson going off track. We're gonna get eyes on it. James Jepson apparently has gone off track. Not sure why it's showing us Ricky at the moment. Here's Jepson. He probably just touched the grass. Yes, he did. He is in the grass there, losing control, coming back on. Oh, he holds it down at least. good job there, Jepson, of holding that out of, causing it to be worse. No point in your mistake, tearing up the field. So good job there as we're back live at lap 62. Brandon Showers back in the lead with Juan Escamilla of DHR right behind him. Not exactly sure what kind of allegiance Brandon has with Dark Horse. Like I said, we know his father runs with Dark Horse in the 4-wide series. Definitely check out the 4-wide series if you haven't. I mean, come on, guys. They're broadcasted by the K Bueno network. I mean, look them up, man. KBRN, outstanding. Keith, all those guys. It's awesome. Definitely check out those guys, and you'll get to see a lot of these top-notch drivers running against some very talented drivers in the 4-wide series as well. As we're up to lap 63, let you know, Brandon Showers pitted here on lap 58. So Juan Escamilla as well. So Juan Escamilla has definitely made his move. He's finally gotten through the pack back there, as he is now right on Brandon. For those of you that don't know, Juan Escamilla there in that 99 Red Bull, he has won numerous races. He is number 1 in points with over 330 points. He is dominating. Trevor Haley is the only driver that's really making a big push against him at the moment, as Trevor's in second, but Trevor has yet to pick up a win. So once that happens, we're going to see them get a little tighter. But Juan was only up by 1 point going into last week. So he ended up, it was a great race, but, he ain't too far ahead of Trevor Haley at the moment. But he's challenging Brandon Showers right now, running on the inside as we're coming up to the back stretch of lap 66. So I'll remind you, stage break 75. Stage break 75. We got a few minutes. We're going to get it around. We're going to take a look at a few of these other guys. We got some Trevor Haley fans out here. Oh, we got them cheering on for Bad Bunny's cheering on Juan Escamilla as well. That's what I'm talking about. Got eyes here, getting good eyes on Trevor Haley. Gonna look at Nathan Johnson again. Nathan Johnson there coming in the 19 with your boy Sean Stamper right behind him. Corey Cook and Jerry Bergeron. We got Brandon Bikey of TWRS out here running hard. Instrumental. Brandon Bikey was instrumental in working with Highline Racing Network and the AWR with Zach Cato, getting this partnership aligned with Highline and TWRS, and now he's instrumental. He's seen what we do. He wants to be a part of it. He's out here running with the guys, and like I said, man, a lot of connections out here. You got one of the owners right here of TWRS. And if you need coaching, these are the guys. These are the guys that do it. They build the setups. They coach. They're community driven, just like we are. That's why we're a perfect fit. Good to see Brandon out here, man. Brandon taking a look. Brandon is currently in 5th place. Brandon started 45, so up 40 spots as he's getting into it a little bit with the 78 there. We're moving on to the leaders, though, as we're coming up to 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for stage. Now 4 laps with Juan Escamilla Juan Escamilla leading it with battling right there with Brandon Showers. We got multiple Brandons in the top 5 now. We got Brandon Showers. We got Brandon Bikey. All these guys battling up front. Battling up front. We're at 72. 3 laps to go to the stage. 3 laps to go to the stage, and we've got 6 cars battling right now for it. 6 cars. Coming to 73, Juan Escamilla still in charge. Juan Escamilla still in charge. Watching these guys here as we're going to be right here behind them. See if we can see any kind of moves. We're watching the 53 there, the 53 of Dylan Rowe. Dylan Rowe trying to make moves. Trying to make a move there on the inside of Juan Escamilla. Dark Horse's top driver, the points leader, as we're coming to 74 right now. We're at 74. And Dylan Rowe is making a move on Juan Escamilla. He's got the inside. Juan on the high side. We're coming out. We're coming up to 2. What's going to happen? They're on the back stretch. Juan Escamilla is holding the wall. Dylan Rowe going to tuck in behind. Dylan Rowe going to tuck in behind. We're coming to the flag. We're coming to the flag. We're coming out of 4. We're in the trioval. Juan Escamilla dropping it low. Nothing can be done. Juan Escamilla is going to take stage 2 right here in Chicagoland. Congratulations to Juan Escamilla for stage 2 here in Chicagoland. Outstanding battle there for the 53 of Dylan Rowe, but at the end of the day, he just did not have what it was going to take to get past Juan Escamilla right there. While we're here, we're going to see if we can't get a quick word with Juan Escamilla. We're going to try to bring in our points leader and try to get a quick word from him. We are not going to get a quick word from him. Those boys are currently running in a different Discord. We'll get with them after the race, though, that's for sure. But in the meantime, we're going to get Pedley's Garage in the booth with us. Eric Hayden, you're in the booth. You got comms?
Yes, sir. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. We're looking for you right now. Looking for you on track. What position you currently in right now?
I'm in 26 right now. I got had to get some laps back, and I didn't catch up to the start of the race, so I was about a half track behind earlier.
I got you. Well, we had some big wrecks at the beginning of the race there. Since then, we've had some little skirmishes here and then, but for the most part, I haven't seen a big one since. Is the race kind of settling down?
I think it is. I think, the beginning of the race, everybody's kind of just wound up, ready to get going, and hang on one second. I'm pulling up in the pits.
Yes, sir. We're watching you. Take your time. Let's get this pit stop.
But I think now everybody's kind of settled out a little bit. Everybody's doing good. It's been a good race. It really has. I'm looking forward to see what this section here is going to do.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you coming in with us and giving us a little bit of the tale of the tape. We'll get you back down with the admins, and good luck to you, Eric.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Well, that was Eric Hayden of Pedley's Garage. Wow, all these guys are coming out of the pits right now. This has been a pretty dang good race so far. Really enjoying it. It does look like all the guys are coming out of the pits now. We're going to get linked up. We're looking at Alex Leeball there in the 24. Along with Todd Mays. I wanted to get another look at Todd Mays. Todd Mays, like I said, newest S&M driver. Good to see you, Todd, man. Congrats on signing with James and Ricky and Michael Wiley, Kevin Dixon, Jamie Shaw, Sean Stamper, John Miles. I mean, there's a few more, but, you know, they don't always get to run every night. So having somebody like you join forces with them is outstanding. Well, we're on board now with our leaders, and you guessed it. We're looking at Trevor Haley there in second. Juan Escamilla on the bottom, holding it down in first. Two dark horse drivers with Brandon Showers, who does have family ties. To the dark horse team. Like I said, we have not been given clarification. We'd love to find out if the Bad Bunny might be able to find out if indeed, if Brandon Showers is considered dark horse or if he is considered family and friends. Oh, we got Zach Cato, the big dog that set it all up with TWRS. He's like, hey, when does a dark horse guy not win it? You're right, man. And it's tough. And, you know, like you know how it is. You know how good they are. But the pace car is in. So we're going to have to go back green right here. Juan Escamilla on the move, 53, giving the 12 a bump. Give it the 12 a bump. He's going to be able to let the 99 up. The 39 of Brandon Showers is stuck. Oh, he gets a door. He gets doored by the 53. Trevor Haley ain't messing around, though. He says, hey, I don't know what you got going on, Juan, but you're a little slow right now for me. Oh, the 53 bumps him up there, so he can't let Trevor Haley back in front as we are 4 wide. We're 4 wide, almost 5 wide. 58 getting loose. You got to hold that line. Y'all going to have some give or take. Oh, it looks like they backed it up just a hair. They saw it. The crew chiefs were probably, the spotters were going wild in their ear. You're 4 wide. You gotta take it easy as the 39 touches the 7 once again. Juan Escamilla battling it up front with Dylan Rowe. Dylan Rowe now making his own move. Dylan Rowe now taking the lead. Juan Escamilla says, no, sir, I want it back as he shoots to the bottom. We got a dog fight. Right here in Chicagoland with 20 laps to go on the Highline Racing Network. The 53 of Dylan Rowe is killing it. Oh, and he's getting turned. He just got turned by the 7. And he's shot into the pits, into the wall. Oh, my goodness. Hopefully he does not have to tow. We need this guy to challenge. We need him to challenge. That is unfortunate. We're going to get back on with the leader. Juan Escamilla, that is seriously opened the door for Juan Escamilla and Trevor Haley now. Who's going to be able to challenge? Dylan Rowe is going to drop back significantly, but he does have an opportunity to get those laps back. But we will see what happens. We're definitely going to have to move around. We don't really need to go back to see that replay. We watched it live. All right, but with Trevor Haley and Juan Escamilla locked in right here, we know he's going to be getting a caution here shortly. It's not for a stage. Like I said, it'd be 5 laps of green flag racing minimum before they would enter the window for the caution, because we still have plenty of laps with 17 to go. Trevor Haley leading it. Is he going to pick up his first win of the year? I don't know. Bad luck, I should say, has come to bite him every time here lately. We're going to try to note what lap we go green on next time, so we'll have a better indication if they are indeed going to be able to continue doing 5. I'm not sure. We might have to just start throwing cautions as needed now, with as long as it takes with as hard as it is for guys to get laps back here. But taking a look at the side view here of Trevor Haley and Juan Escamilla,
Caution is out.
there is
Hold
the
your
caution
position.
in turn 4, just like we
man.
expected.
I think we need to start putting like an age limit on racing or something, you know?
So Trevor Haley, Juan Escamilla, Joaquin Stewart, Joshua McKinney, Eli Zallo, Randy Showers, Jerry Bergeron, Corey Cook, Eric Hayden, and Justin Lee Pearson. Top 10 right now. Justin Lee Pearson has been on a serious climb the last few races, especially since he signed with AWR. It is great to see him picking up some big points for AWR himself. We want to remind people, man, you know, he is my teammate, but he wrecked a guy on purpose in the heat of, in the heat of the moment. A few races back, lost all his points. It's just how it is, man. If you get busted wrecking people on purpose, we will follow the rule and we will remove your points for said race. Remember, if you get busted doing it again, you're going to be suspended. If it happens a third time, unfortunately, we're going to have to send you on your way. Justin Lee Pearson there in the iRacers Lounge podcast car, pitting in. Looks like he got a solid pit. Could have been a little quicker. Not sure. It looked a little slow, Justin. Checking out the pit time, though. We're going to get eyes on that pit time as you come out. All these guys on the move right here. There's the 58. 14.5. 14.5. Our leader. 15.3. Trevor Haley. 9.4. Trevor didn't take as many tires. Juan's going to be in line. Just like that. You see, these guys are working together. John Cole Morgan. Woo-wee. 8.7. Joshua McKinney, the G Lightning Stud. G Lightning Stud at 14.5. Corey Cook, 14.5. Randy Showers, 15.1 and 14.4. As we're back on board, I'm going to link up here with the leader, Trevor Haley. Still got some guys going around. Got some fans in here cheering on for Sean Stamper. We're going to get eyes on Sean real quick. Make sure we show love. It's been a minute. Appreciate all of you guys coming in tonight in the chat. You know, cheering on your driver. You know, supporting the broadcast. Supporting the Highline Racing Network. And supporting me at the end of the day, man. Much love. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Looking for Sean. There's Sean. Sean's holding 28. We got a quick eyes on him as he's coming back from getting some laps back. But we gotta stay with the leaders here, because we're gonna be going back green here shortly. Man, those Dark Horse Red Bull cars, I gotta say, the sheen on that black in this under these night lights, man, looks cool to me. I really like it. That matte black kind of feel. Really like it. Pace car is in. Trevor Haley, Juan Escamilla, John Cole Morgan are back green as the 99 takes a big bump. A big bump. It's keeping the 12 from being able to get up high in front of his teammate. Is he going to stay low? Is the 99, looks like the 99 is going to try to come down, maybe get right behind him. As we're 12 laps to go, Juan Escamilla and Trevor Haley having a dogfight. Trevor Haley is now on the high side. Juan Escamilla moving down low. The 79 driven by, not exactly sure at the moment. Looks like Joaquin Stewart. Joaquin Stewart indeed. He's making moves. He's coming into the scene. Got 79. Oh, and the caution is out.
About your car, bud.
The caution is out. We must have had a wreck. We're going to go back. Yes, sir. We're going to get back here and see what exactly just happened. Yeah, we got a Randy Schweitzer crash. So we're going to take a look at the Randy Schweitzer crash. Good to see Randy here. I didn't realize Randy. Oh, there is Randy in the 78. Didn't realize that was you. Get eyes on this. It's like Randy goes off track. Oh, they got in a big wreck. Corey Cook got hit. The 7. So far, Randy's keeping it safe. Oh, there it is as he gets smacked by Jerry Fassett. Not exactly sure. We're going to go back and see that one more time. Try to get it from a different camera angle. As we're going to go back here just a little more. Take it into quarter speed. Right here. There's the 71. He's out of control. Oh, yes, he was. He was out of control. Comes back up and plows the 78. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate after making it through. After getting on the brake, slowing down. And unfortunately, the 71 who got banged up there wasn't able to control that. And based off of what we saw, it's understandably so. He got smoked pretty hard himself. Ryan Wilson back here in the 23. Ryan Wilson of AWR. Evan Perry getting a lap back with SMT. James Smith taking it easy, holding 17th down. Our boy Eric Hayden currently in 7th. Trevor Haley, Juan Escamilla, Joaquin Stewart, Eli Zallo, Randy Showers, John Cole Morgan, Eric Hayden, John Osborne, Joshua McKinney, and Jerry Bergeron rounding out the top 10. Gotta mention him. Gotta mention Justin Lee Pearson and Brandon Bikey right there on the outskirts of the top 10. Now's the time to make the move. Somebody's looking for the 83. The 83 I think they're referring to is Timothy Tyler. See if we can't get eyes on. Not seeing him at the moment. We shall see here in just a moment. If they go around one more time, which they are, we're going to try to get eyes on. Where is Timothy Tyler? The field is so big tonight. We are going back live. Good call there, Zach Cato. Looking beautiful tonight. And I apologize not seeing Timothy Tyler out on the field at the moment. So we're going to have to focus on the leaders as we're 8 laps to go, moving to 7. Remember, we do have 3 green, white checkers now. We should be going back green right here if we did not get an extension. Pace car is in. Just like last time. Trevor Haley going to take us back green. Trevor Haley with Juan Escamilla on the high side. Joaquin Stewart there right behind Trevor Haley. Eli Zallo, Randy Showers rounding out the top 5. Trevor Haley making moves quick. Slides up, gets a little bit of speed, drops back down right into the turn as he's leading us with 7 laps to go. As the 3 car back there is definitely making his moves. I'm talking Eli Zallo. The 64. The 64 is back there. He's trying to make a move. The 64, driven by John Cole Morgan. Oh, we got somebody saying they're going to wreck the 3. Just remember, you wreck the 3, you wreck anybody on purpose, you lose your points. Oh, and they're going around. They're going around. We got a wreck. We definitely got a wreck. We're going to have to go back and see that one for sure. A lot of guys involved.
Caution.
A lot of guys
Aim at some fuel
involved.
whenever you can, but
We're
do a
going
really
back
good
to
job
see
telling
it
about your
right
car when you
now.
can.
Joshua McKinney here is involved in it. We're going to take it quarter speed. Joshua McKinney. Looks like the 58 right there on the nose, maybe the quarter panel. Oh, getting loose off the 100. His teammate. The 58 getting turned. Josh McKinney there in the 24 vet to track. Gets into him. Can't slow down enough. The 22. The 64. How many more? The 24 of Lee Ball's going around. The 45, Jerry Bergeron. 22's in the grass. A lot of guys. A lot of guys. We're going to take it back one more time, and we're going to go full speed on it this time. We're bringing it back. We're going to see it one more time before we go back live. There's the 58 getting loose. So right about, I say here, we're going to go into the chopper, and we're going to watch this unfold. Here we go. There's the touch. Oh, he can't get off just in time to get loose. Around he goes. Man, Craig Martin's involved in that 22. All these guys getting wrapped up in it. Not too bad. I've seen way worse. Oh, John Miles coming through, hammering him. As we're getting ready to go back live. We are back live with leader Trevor Haley. Go through the top 10 again as we're coming up on our first green-white checker. Trevor Haley, Juan Escamilla, Joaquin Stewart, Randy Showers, Eli Zallo, Eric Hayden, Brandon Bikey, Matthew Brown, Tristan Johnson, and Sean O. Yes, sir, Sean Stamper making a move up here into the top 10. Now running 10th. Watching these guys come back by our flag guy here. Man, put that caution flag away. We want to see a white flag. A lot of beautiful cars out there tonight. Bad Bunny's Timothy Tyler's better half. There he is. We got eyes on him now. Or we're trying to. It looks like he might be down in the pits. Yes, he is. He's got a lot of damage, unfortunately. So we got to get back on with the leaders here. As we're getting ready to go back green. Those Red Bull cars dominating once again. Pace car is in. Is this going to be it? Green flag is out. Trevor Haley is on the move. Juan Escamilla getting a slower start this time around as he's way back. Way back. These guys are battling up front as Juan Escamilla poking his nose to the inside. Gonna try to make the jump. The 79 coming up quick. Try to help Juan. Is he gonna help him? No, he moves up top. We've got a white flag. We've got a white flag. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. This is definitely gonna be it. as we are 3 wide up front. The 79, the 12, the 99 are tight into the backstretch. The 12 got the edge. The 12's got the edge with the 21 bump. Who's going to help Juan Escamilla? So far, nobody, but he's got the lead. He's got the lead. They're coming to the final right here. They're coming to the final. Juan Escamilla. Juan Escamilla has won again right here in Chicagoland. Right here in Chicagoland. Oh, my goodness. Joaquin Stewart, Trevor Haley, Randy Showers, Tristan Johnson rounding out the top 5. And we have got our winner again. Juan Escamilla taking it down. Juan Escamilla, outstanding win. We're going to go back. We definitely got to go back and watch the finale one more time as Juan's going to begin his burnout right here in Chicagoland as our points leader does it again. Wow. Looking for the checker. Remember, don't drive backwards like some guys tried to do last time. Here we are. We're going to see this one more time. Got it in quarter speed here as Juan Escamilla got all the momentum. Trevor Haley, I thought he was going to have a chance with that big bump from the 21, but couldn't. Looked like the 21 fell back afterwards. And Juan Escamilla coming through right here to take it in Chicago. Wow, I think this is his 4th win. His 4th win. Unbelievable. Congratulations to Juan Escamilla. Right there it was. That is outstanding. It really is. Glad to see, Juan, he's puts forth a lot of effort into the craft. And at the end of the day, we root for guys to challenge Juan, and that's really all we want. We want to see some people, get in the mix, try to take down Dark Horse's reign right now. So far, Dark Horse is still holding it down, though. Juan Escamilla, let's get our results out, and we'll start looking to see if we can get some interviews going. Our final results, though. Juan Escamilla, Joaquin Stewart, Trevor Haley, Randy Showers, Tristan Johnson, Bryce Sosa, Eli Zallo, Matthew Brown, Brandon Bikey of TWRS, Eric Aiden, Evan Perry, Corey Cook, Dale Herman Jr., John Osborne, Mike Hess, Jerry Fassett, John Miles, Alex Leeball, Ricky Miles, Easton Collins. That'll round out your top 20 with Sean Stamper, James Jepson, Ryan Wilson, James Smith, Michael Jennings, Todd Mays, Craig Martin, and Joshua McKinney, rounding out that 28 spot. Looking a little further, I'm seeing Brandon Showers dropped way back. Jerry Bergeron, Dylan Rowe, Brian Heber, Justin Lee Pearson suffered big time. John Cole Morgan, Timothy Tyler way back at 35. Randy Schweitzer, Craig Rowe, Nathan Johnson. And I'll let you guys look at the final drivers as that'll take you up through 48 right there. Some guys fell out quick. Some guys got wrecked out quick. Look like Randy Schweitzer fell all the way down 17 laps. Well, the race is over, though. Another win for Dark Horse. And we're going to see if we can't get Juan Escamilla and Joaquin Stewart, Randy Showers, see who we can get among those top 3 in the chat tonight. Joaquin Stewart, we're not too familiar with Joaquin, but it might be the 29. So we're gonna start out with Randy Showers if he's available tonight. Looking through, not seeing Randy, so we're gonna jump straight to, I believe this is Joaquin Stewart. Is this Juan? Juan, were you?
No, this is Joe Quan.
Joe Quan, that's what I meant. And you're Joe Quan. You took second place tonight, and
yes, sir.
you battled hard against your teammates there. Juan Escamilla, Randy Showers in the mix, Trevor Haley. At the end of the day, you know, it was outstanding. You know, we've said it numerous times. You know, we don't necessarily root against Dark Horse, but we root for people to challenge Dark Horse. Right now, Dark Horse has won 8 of 9 races in the league, and that's the only reason we're pulling for somebody to challenge. We want to see those dog fights like we saw early on with Brandon Showers and the Dark Horse guys. But at the end of the day, man, you battled hard. You took second place, and we want you to kind of maybe give us your tell of the tape. You know, let us know what you think, what you thought about the race, you know, good or bad. You know, all races aren't good. It is what it is. Let us know, Joe.
My race started horribly, so that was kind of funny, but yeah, it was a good race overall. Had an incident, say lap 3, so I was able to battle back from that. And Dark Horse also had a great result. I think we were 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm correct.
Looking at the final standings here, is Tristan Johnson took 4th. I'm not exactly sure. Is Tristan Dark Horse?
No, sir. So we're 1, 2, 3. So it was a great day overall for Dark Horse Racing.
Yeah, and you still had Trevor Haley pulling in a top 5, so you still had 4 top 5. You know, 4 in the top 5. So that's still amazing.
Yeah, it was a great race for the organization overall. Happy to have some fun, and I'm glad they called me to race this league.
Outstanding, man. Well, we're going to keep this moving. It looks like we don't have Randy Showers available to talk to, so we might go ahead and grab Trevor Haley, bring Trevor Haley up. But before we do that, you know, the floor is yours, man. Give a shout out.
Shout out to Dark Horse Racing. Everybody watching from, if anybody's watching from that one chat, you guys know who you are. And mom and dad.
Outstanding, man. Glad to hear you bring in mom and dad, man. Well, congratulations on the P2 finish tonight, and we'll get you moved back down, and we look forward to seeing you again next week.
Thank you. I will certainly try to be there.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. All right. Now it is time to, we're going to go ahead and bring Trevor Haley and Juan Escamilla into chat together. I think that would be ideal. All right, you're in the booth. We got Trevor Haley pulling in top 5 tonight, and we've got our winner and points leader, Juan Escamilla. Do we got comms, guys?
Yeah, we got comms.
Well, here we are, 9 races through the season as we're sitting here in the winner's circle in Chicagoland. Juan Escamilla comes through, pulls down another win. I mean, this is I never would have thought. I mean, I knew Dark Horse was going to be definitely up front. You know, if I was a betting man, I would have been all over the bet for Dark Horse to win the league. But to come through and win 8 out of 9 races is insane. I'm recruiting like crazy, trying to bring in the biggest and the baddest. We had a lot of guys talking last night, talking noise, saying, "Oh, we're going to bring all these big time guys, and we're going to take down Dark Horse." Well, it did not happen. Dark Horse wins again. And Trevor, you got the floor, man. Tell us what you think.
Well, it started out good, but then it got pretty bad there. It was a very frustrating race for me. I got taken out from the lead pretty early on and had to battle my way back to the front there and had to race my teammates there for the win.
Yeah, we saw that. You know, we were watching you leading away. We thought, all right, Trevor's got this in the bag. We're going to start moving around. We're going to take a look at what's going on around the track. And then, boom, big wreck kicks off. And next thing I know, you're not in the lead anymore. And but like you said, man, you battled back. You almost were able to get past Tristan Johnson there for a 1, 2, 3, 4. But 4 guys out of the dark horse team pulling in a top 5 along with the win is amazing. Juan, another win, man. First off, congratulations, and we'll let you, take the floor from here. And but I've got a couple questions for our points leader.
Yeah, sure. My race basically, didn't start off good. I'm actually running on a different set of pedals that I'm used to, so I had to get used to, driving differently, I guess. And yeah, wasn't really confident going into qualifying. I think I qualified like outside top 10.
Yeah, I think you were 13th.
Yeah, and then exiting four, I tagged the guy trying to avoid a potential wreck, and I came up the track a little bit, and unfortunately collected a couple of cars there. But ever since that, it was just a battle to get back to the front. Getting my laps back and making sure I'm able to not only learn my pedals but also learn how to save power during the second stage. I was kind of I was trying to learn two things at once, and at the end I got the track position, and it's pretty much over from there. Us battling there for the lead, and it was basically it was a toss up between who was going to win, but I think I got pretty lucky there at the end.
Yeah, Randy Sowers gave Trevor Haley a big bump there when he was on the high side, and I thought it was going to be enough to where Trevor was going to be able to hold it down. Maybe Randy was going to be able to stay with him, and they were going to overtake you for Trevor's first win. But for whatever reason, after that bump, Randy just slowed way up, and he wasn't able to stay right on the tail end of Trevor there. It was yours for the taking, easily. And yeah, but you guys know, you guys have probably heard Highline got sponsored with TWRS, Team Watson Racing Setups, which they supplied the setup for us tonight. And I told them, I was like, hey guys, we want a good setup. We're not necessarily looking for the setup that's going to win the pole position in the officials. We're looking for the setup that's going to be conducive to pack racing, bringing in some randoms to race with some elite drivers on all these different tracks. And from what I felt, I thought it was a great setup for that. But you guys know way more than I. So Trevor, Juan, let me know what you guys thought about TWRS's setup that they made for us for this race tonight.
I mean, I thought it handled pretty good. It handled really good, and then after 10 or so laps, it started to get tight, so you had to lift, maybe use a little bit of brake. But overall, I thought it was good.
Yeah, likewise. I think it's pretty easy to get a little bit greedy there in the first handful, 10 laps or so. So it's always a constant battle between keeping the track position and using a little bit more tire to keep the track position versus keeping in mind that you have to save some for the end of the stint. But overall, it was a pretty good setup. You had to drive it after the tires wore, use a little bit of brake, and really think about what type of line you take. Really, so yeah, it was pretty fun setup.
I got you, and I appreciate the feedback. We're going to get this wrapped up. We're going to let Trevor Haley give you any final words before we give the floor to our champion tonight. So anything you want to say, now would be the time.
Just thanks to you and all the admins and everybody watching, and all my teammates did a great job tonight. So, yeah.
All right, and Juan Escamilla taking it down right here in Chicagoland. Floor is yours.
Want to shout out, teammates, of course. Dark Horse were top 4 right for the race. Careful, didn't get the result that we wish he had, but it's a great result nonetheless. I want to thank friends and family that are watching the stream, and of course the Highline guys, the admins, and making this show and this event possible for this lovely Sunday evening.
Awesome. Well, you never told me that you had family that watched the broadcast. I wish you
My
would have told me.
brothers and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we'll be looking to make sure we give a shout out to the Escamilla family. Next race, make sure they give us a shout out in the chat as well, so we know who they are. But I'll get you guys moved down, and we're going to wrap this up. congrats, man.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm Tommy Rogers, and we're going to wrap this up right here on the Highline Racing Network. Juan Escamilla taking it down once again. Dark Horse going 1, 2, 3, and picking up the 5th place spot as well. Just pure dominance. Good stuff on Tristan Johnson, squeezing in between a few of those guys. But at the end of the day, we came through. We had an outstanding race. Things looked great. Things went well right here in Chicagoland. We're going to catch you guys next week as we're going to be going over to, looks like, see where we're headed. We're going to be going to Kansas in the Gen 4 for another 100-lap race. So look forward to that next week. Just putting Craig Rowe on the spot of CSR. We're still waiting to hear back from you regarding that February 1st race. So make sure you reach out. And yes, sir. Thanks to everyone for joining us. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Congratulations to all the drivers. And always remember, keep it clean and keep that flag green. You guys have a good one.
Please don't leave. See y'all next week.
Yeah, I'm in the veins, feeling like a dark horse. Nothing can contain me. Head on his balls. Every race I'm taking, you no more I leave a coast. Counting all the wins, it's me they love the most. Watch me wiggle, watch me jiggle. I'm the king.